know what to do, don't you? And it's okay to be a little nervous, the pressure's on. Don't lose your cool, don't you? Cause it's a man job, I need a man for it. I need a man for it, I need a man for it. Cause it's a man job, I need a man for it. I need a man for it, I need a man for it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Make me go boom, make me go boom, make me go boom like oh yeah. Make me go boom, make me go boom like this.
I gotta go, bro. I'm doing an interview. Some trap shit.
Your editing skills gotta be on point for that.
Slay.
Yeah. Think about to make a mad with this one. Yeah, look, if you fuck with me, you'll go nuts. Little pussy get the power, now he crying, tell him shut up. Bitch just talking shit, but when I'm around, they don't say nothing. Well, keep it like that then, cause I can see you ain't a nut. I'm a boss and you can tell, independent fucking dealt. Kaylee Crossfire and ain't never in bells. Never worry about what somebody say they gon' do for me, cause I'ma go get it before I wait for it. That's true story. I like my money now and fast, so where it's at. Move out my face if you ain't talking about the cash. Cause I got places to travel first class. Talking paradise bikinis and that. I'm fine as hell with intellect. Tell a girl she not a threat. I'm coming through and I'm breaking shit. Motherfuckers know what time it is. Nothing else, I handle biz. Counting up is my skill. Had to learn the hard way, but you know I learned still. Yeah, hit some sharks out here, so be easy. Keep your life private and keep your moves secret. Cause they be watching from afar like I don't see 'em. Well, I be like, hi bitch, on my bad baby lyrics. Shout out to the man above for all of these blessings. He keep throwing them, so I'ma keep catching. I guess you can say it's my time, my season's on flexing. Hottest in the mill and ain't no motherfucking question, and it's hands down.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy AK the DJ in the attic, and I got Kaylee Crossfire with me.
Hello, how you guys doing? It's your girl Kaylee Crossfire, all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Away from Green Bay Packer, man. You a Packer fan?
No.
Okay, because we don't like the Packer fans.
Oh, don't do it though. Don't do it.
I'm rocking with the Bucks though. Their fit is decent. So, Kaylee, how'd you get started, man?
How did I get started? Let's see. I probably had an interest for music since I've probably been like a young girl. But I really just started taking it seriously probably, teenage years, doing like competitions, like, different little talent show events and things like that. But I guess when I turned about 20 is when I realized like, okay, I really want to go hard with like actually recording, actually trying to like really build my brand. So that's kind of when I started. I did a mixtape. So that's how I got started. And originally, my name was actually Kaylee.
Kaylee.
It was just Kaylee at first.
Okay.
And then the name of my first mixtape was Crossfire.
Okay, you just ran with it.
And yeah, I was just like, it represented me so well because I really put thought into the, the name of the mixtape. I'm like, okay, Crossfire, I'm crossing, I'm singing, and I'm rapping, Crossfire, And then, yeah, I kind of just ran with it after that. So then, shortly after, I just kind of renamed myself and rebranded myself.
So which one came first? Were you like a rapper that was trying to sing, or were you a singer and you were like, you know what? On this bridge, let me throw a couple bars on it. How did you start with that?
Well, it actually started formally singing. Singing is my first love, so that's why whenever you hear me, like say anything, I usually say singer, songwriter, rapper, because I feel like singing is like where my heart is, and then of course the songwriting aspect, and then rapping is something I kind of just picked up, being a songwriter. So just having that ability to do songwriting is kind of where the rapping skills come from. I wouldn't say like I'm a dope freestyler or nothing. Like I probably could hit you with a few bars, but
I'm gonna hold you to that. I'll hold you to
I'm
that.
just saying, I'm not the one to be like, okay, let's battle. That's not my lane. But I really think I'm a very great songwriter. So that's where that comes from. Mm-hmm.
So performance-wise, when I seen you at SLR, you had a lot of energy.
Yes.
Has it always been like that, or were you shell-shocked at first and then a couple shows?
I will say I was okay. So when I was getting started doing shows and things, I worked with a really cool guy. He was a show coordinator. Shout out to my boy Eddie V. But I will say that he really definitely helped developed me as an artist. Like, he was one of those people who was just brutally honest, and I love that about him, because he actually told me like it is. He didn't tell me something I wanted to hear. He told me the truth. Like, look, you're gonna do this. You're gonna work on this. You too dry in these areas. So it was with coaching, you know, that I kind of learned that. And then from there, you know, just doing my own rehearsals and things. So, you know, you gotta have that energy, because it's like, if you go up there on the stage with no confidence, people gonna feel that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can definitely tell when someone's not confident. I could tell when it's somebody's first time performing, you know. So I definitely try to like reflect everything that I'm saying, you know, within my stage movements and things like that. And, you know, I just really want to put on great shows. So I go up there like, look, hey, if you go up here and mess up, they probably ain't gonna want to follow you. So you better go up here and give it your all every time.
And
so
even the way how you perform, even if you mess up, you're just so clean with it. You can tell that you didn't even mess up.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta ask you, boom, detonate. What's the inspiration?
It's just detonate.
Oh.
I think I probably, okay, yeah, it's detonate. But yeah, it's boom, boom, boom. Okay. The inspiration behind that was basically, you know, my producer, RBS Music, just a great producer. He's actually done Damn Daddy as well.
Okay.
And a few other joints of mine. You know, I don't know, I was just vibing out to this instrumental that he gave me, and I'm just like, it just was so Caribbean vibe feeling, and I just kind of levitated towards, you know, this cool creative Caribbean vibe sound, and it was definitely something different. I've never done anything like that before, so it was just, you know, I was definitely stepping out my comfort zone originally, which I am still kind of like really hoping that I can do a remix to this. I really do want to add a Jamaican artist to it and really give it that Caribbean sound. So I'm kind of searching. I have someone in mind, but see, look, you get an exclusive on that. People don't even know about that.
Hey,
they don't even know.
That's what I'm here for.
They don't even know about what I'm trying to do with that. But yeah, it just, you know, it's just really different for me. You know, just me trying to step out of my comfort zone. Just step out of my box a little bit and just try different things. I always try to try different things, because, you know, you want to appeal to, you know, different varieties of people, you know. So this is just, you know, definitely something different, reaching out to a different audience with this. Yeah,
because on the track I heard it. I couldn't tell what were you, though, because, like, you're a vocalist. So, soprano, alto. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Alto.
That's dope. That's dope. What do you see? You have any projects coming up in the second, third quarter of the year? Any tours coming up?
You know what? I have a lot of, I have so much oh my gosh. It's a lot of things that I'm really working on right now. I am working on original content at the moment. I really don't have a date for that. Right now, I'm just really focusing on doing a lot of remix joints. Because, you know, remixes are cool because they're familiar to people already. So that's like a great way for, I feel like, any artist, new or old, to kind of connect with people, gain new fans and things like that, because people, you know, they take on the things that's already familiar, you know, faster than, you know, original content and things like that. So that's kind of why I just been like really killing it with remixes. So y'all make sure y'all go check out the remixes on YouTube now. But I actually am dropping a new one, Rockstar remix by Post Malone.
You gonna do that joint?
Oh yeah, that joint is done.
You gonna sing and rap on that too?
No, I'm not. I'm actually just spitting on there.
Okay, straight bars.
The straight bars on there. But it's dope. So that's actually gonna be getting released on Tuesday, and I am planning a tour right now. We're aiming for May with the tour. We have some states and cities kind of selected out for that. And then something awesome exclusive for you that people may not know about is that we're also going to start doing like a lot of different cool skits. So that's something else people could look forward to.
People going to want to tune into that. I'll be watching your Instagram and Snap.
Yep. So it's a lot. It's a lot of things, you know. I have to store.
So what's the culture like in Milwaukee? Because I feel like you guys are like our cousins. You know, I cheer for the Bucks when the Bulls ain't good. So what's the culture? What's the nightlife in Milwaukee, like clubs like?
Nightlife is cool. When you're from the city, of course, you get kind of bored with it. So I definitely try to move around, you know, a lot more. But it's cool. It's a cool atmosphere. I told, you know, someone I did an interview with before, Milwaukee kind of just isn't the city you would probably want to stay in. You know, me as an artist, that's not somewhere personally that I would want to stay. Love my city. No, you know, I just feel like I'm not really going to thrive in that location. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As an artist, you definitely have to move around. You definitely have to.
You saying that now? 2 years from now, you just gonna be wanting to sleep in Milwaukee and then move around.
Yeah, you know, like I just, you know, I definitely want to just be able to, you know, be in different areas and things like that. So, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of the same as I guess like Chicago would be. It's not really much of a difference. I feel like, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Cause you know, I've been to like little different, you know, places out here. It's
What's the hot spot out there? What's the club that everybody going to, man?
The hot spot. I've been hearing a lot about this club called Lavish. I haven't been there yet because it's been, you know how the club shut down, renamed under different names. So I heard a lot about Lavish. I did my birthday celebration at District. That was a cool club. 618 is a very popular club that a lot of celebrities usually come to.
So back to what I was saying though. So, that exclusive, my mixtapes. Come on, man, bless me, bless me. You need to bless me. I need that. I need that.
I'll send you a few joints with the Rockstar. Okay, yeah. I can get you that one. Like I told you, I can send you a few, other remixes that I've done, and this new one as well. I can send you.
Definitely. So, damn daddy.
Damn daddy. You gotta say it like that. Like all the girls know. You gotta be like, damn daddy.
I'm not saying it like that. That's not no way, not with AK.
Yeah, damn daddy is my high energy, club joint. So that's definitely something that the ladies in my city are definitely feeling. The inspiration behind that was just I wanted to create something very strong for my ladies. We don't have any strong women who just saying it how they want to say it. You know what I mean?
You was going in on that track.
I just didn't care. Like I was just like, look, I'm gonna say how I feel, okay? I'm not gonna be sugarcoating it anymore. Like I'm grown, okay? So
it's probably a lot of women that relate to that song too.
Oh yes, it was definitely a lot of women who was digging it.
Letting it all out. Wow.
Yes, I was definitely, just being myself on there and I was feeling more free and open, about myself and just, about my womanhood. So I was just, speaking aside for my ladies. So that's definitely a good joint. Anytime ladies hear that joint, they definitely shake and rump.
Okay.
To that one.
Speaking of that track, so how do you feel about like?
I had some nice little choreography popping in there. I don't know if you got an opportunity to see the video for it, but I have a nice little choreography that's popping off. So I was really kind of stepping outside my comfort
That's right.
zone.
You do dance too. So do you come up with your own?
Hold on. I don't dance. I did dance for that one, but I'm not a dancer.
Okay.
I don't want to insult no choreographers or anything. But yeah, I did dance in the video. That was just me kind of stepping outside my comfort zone again and just wanting to try something different. So I always like to kind of try different things. So for this one, I definitely, like I said, I felt like it was a high energy dance record. So I just hit up a very cool, dope choreography from my town. And me and her kind of was collectively working together on the project, and it turned out pretty good. So.
Okay. I feel you. Quick question. Who do you see yourself working with this year? Locally, industry, doesn't matter. Just somebody that you...
I literally just answered this with another interviewer. Male-wise, I would love to work with Drake.
Okay.
I'm standing
on
it. That's the GOAT. I'm standing on it. Like I said, I just really love his versatility. He just really could please different genres, different, crowds, different types. Like, he's just so versatile. I love it. So I would definitely see myself working with him.
With your own producers, or would you want 40 involved too? Because, that's a totally different atmosphere. If you throw 40 in it too, you're going to be singing, hooks.
I don't mind it because I'm very versatile myself. So, the thing about it is, like, I wouldn't, I'm very open to working with different producers and things like that. Like, so I wouldn't have no problem with that at all. And honestly, it's so crazy because it's like, how I write, it's like literally, if I hear something, it would take me no time to write to it. You know what I mean? Like, strong writing really is, I'm very strong in that area. So, I would have no problem with it. I can literally write in a matter of seconds, like minutes. Like, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the instrumental really does speak to me. So if that's the way it moves me to like saying, that's the way I'm gonna go. So yeah, I wouldn't mind at all. Yeah. So that's male, and then female-wise is Cardi B.
Speaking of Cardi B, why Cardi B? I want to know because I have a question after this. Why?
All right.
I'm gonna ask why
Cardi B to me, like, honestly, besides just her artistry and about her doing so amazing for herself right now, I really love her personality. I don't know, like, I'm just a sucker for people with like dope, funny, cool personalities, because I don't know, I just feel like she'd be super cool to hang with. Sidebar. But when it just comes to her ability of just how she's taken herself, from where she was to where she is now, kind of just surpassing so many,
she
records and things like that.
She really set a
exactly.
blueprint.
I mean, she's just one of them ones who like literally shot to the top, like, and yeah, like, I mean, and I'm sure that for her it felt like forever. But for us watching her from where she was to that, like, it's like, damn, girl, God was looking out for you. Like,
absolutely. And speaking of that, I wanted to know, so how would you feel? Would you take that route? Would you go on a reality show like Love and Hip Hop to help build your brand? Or would you just stay as the artist and just build your fan base up from traveling and touring? Which one would you do? Because you have an energetic personality, so I feel like...
You know what? I would say this. I would be on the right reality show. I guess that's what it's about. I'm not really opposed to it. It's just that y'all gotta represent me the right way. You know what I'm saying? Don't have me on there looking all crazy and shit.
Drinks and shit.
Right, you know what I mean? Like, don't have me on there looking all crazy. And I know that's kind of like where this generation nowadays kind of, you know, levitates to. It's just like the craziness. But if they're representing me the right way, most definitely I wouldn't mind being on a reality show. I guess that's pretty much it for that. Like, I would do it. At first, I was like, I wouldn't do it because I feel like they kind of just portray, like, are people, like, really bad on reality shows nowadays. Yeah, they really do. So it's just all about how they put me out there.
It's a lot of people that don't even really...
But it's good, though, because it does, you know, open up, you know, more audience. You know, people really get personable with you and, you know, get to know you. And that's kind of why, you know, like, personally me, like, I've started doing, like, vlogs. Just because I feel like I was just so far to reach to people. So I wanted to, you know, get more personal with people and kind of show them like my ins and outs, you know, things that I do, places that I go, you know. So reality isn't bad because it's helped a lot of those artists. Like you can see like Trina, like she's now finna be on, you know, a reality show. You know, I guess after a while that's kind of just like what people are wanting.
It just has to be organic. Like it shouldn't be like acting like what you do with your skits.
Right.
I feel like that's real organic.
Yeah.
So that may work.
Oh, we
like
got
that.
some funny, man. We had a hilarious skit.
You hit me up on that. I'm telling you, some Chicago, Milwaukee.
Man, yes.
Quick question: how do you feel like? What is the best way to build a fan base? Like to reach out to the fans? What do you
pretty
feel
much like what I was
saying. You think
saying.
it's digital, or do you feel like live show performances? What would be your
kind of all of them? Like I said, you know how I was just telling you about the remixes. Like that's familiar to people. You know, like I've gotten a lot of recognition just off doing all these freestyles and things like that. You know, because that's kind of just what people are familiar with. But you know, all the way around, you have to just do a little bit of everything. You know, you have to do shows. You know, you have to move around to different areas to expose yourself to different viewers and different audiences. You have to, you know, you have to put yourself out there and stay consistent. Because that very much does matter. Like, you know, if you're one of those artists who, you know, aren't producing a lot of content, you're going to lose that buzz. So that's why, like, I'm not even going to lie. I've been in overdrive lately. Like, I don't know if, you know, you've been following me or whoever else, but I just told myself that 2018, I really want to push myself as an artist. So I'm literally trying to drop videos, like, every week, if not every other week, you know. And just
keep that content
and
up.
just keep it up, you know, because I'm just, like, not to say it in a cocky way, but I know that I'm a very talented artist and I'm just not going to hold back any longer. You know what I mean?
100%.
So,
record label, deal, or independent?
I think independent is kind of the best way to go.
Why do you say that?
I feel like when you're an independent artist, you just have more control over the things you do. More of your finances that you make belong to you. You don't have to, you know, give any of those expenses to those big record labels that are behind you because they're putting all this money into you. They're going to have to get their money back. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like independence is just the best way to go. Me personally, I just want to have more creative control over what I'm doing. I don't want to anybody telling me like, oh, you ain't finna be a rapper. We like you better as a singer.
I'm not sugarcoating. You want the royalties too. You want your royalties.
All of that. Yeah, all of that as well. Yeah. Like, you know, and that's why I tell people like, make sure that you educate yourself on the music business because it's very important. Like that's the one thing I tell a lot of my like female artists that I, you know, back home and just any other artists. And that's another reason why I'm doing this vlog as well because these vlogs, it's just because a lot of artists kind of just don't know where to start, you know, when it comes to being an artist, you know, and I made a lot of bonehead mistakes when I first started and I really had to educate myself, you know, and that's why now I don't know it all. I'm not going to say I know it all, but I continuously educate myself about the business. So I feel like that's the best way to go for me. I would like to be independent. I'm trying to remain that way. But yeah, like, I feel that's best nowadays.
Yeah, I feel that. Got anything coming up the next couple of months? Valentine's Day, you're going to keep it in the bag and the secret, man.
I don't like to put on, I done told you enough.
You know, hey, detective over here.
I have some things.
Okay.
Stay tuned, you know. I done told you enough. There's a lot of juiciness coming.
You know I'm always digging.
Yes,
always digging.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I actually, something that's coming up here for all my little Chicagoans, Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be performing there.
I'm pretty sure
on the
we-
28th.
I'm pretty sure we-
Who was there? Chella H from here. I guess she's supposed to be one of the
I
performers.
saw that flyer.
Yeah.
I'm on that ticket too, I think.
Yep. So I'll be performing on the 28th at SLR. I'm bringing in a lot of female talent from home.
Okay.
Coming out. You know.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah. You know, I told my ladies like, look, let's go. You know. So.
Miss Crossfire, thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate it, man.
No problem. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
In the attic with your boy AK the DJ, the most beautiful
Thank
Kaylee
you.
Crossfire. You did?
Hey, wait, before we go, y'all make sure y'all follow your girl. So Kaylee Crossfire on Facebook, only one, numerical 1 Kaylee on Instagram, only 1 Kaylee on Twitter. www.kayleecrossfire.com for all my content, music videos, and just stay updated with all my shows and events. So y'all tune in, your girl got some fire coming for you.
And on that note, we out.
What's up, you guys? It is your girl Kaylee Crossfire from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Look, I'm going to be in Harvey, Illinois, January 28th for the Pretty Girls and Trap Music event. You guys make sure you come out. I'm performing. I'm also bringing a lot of dope talent out from my city. We got my girl Kia Rap Princess, my girl Under 5, my girl Lucy Lou, and my girl Coachella, all the way from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We turning up with a lot of Chi-Town ladies, so y'all get ready. It's going to be an epic night.